Hi, this is Amy with LeadPulse Consulting and ProfitEdge.com. And this is just an overview of how to add contacts to Contact Manager and how it works with your Outlook contact folder. So the first thing to understand is just how Profit reads your Outlook contact folder and how it adds to it. So if you're in Contact Manager, if you click on the filter button, you have to tell Profit which Outlook contact folder you want to read contacts from. And in the upper right-hand corner, in the contact folders section, you're going to see your Outlook contact folder tree. So Profit is reading all my contacts from my own main Outlook contacts folder. Some of you guys might be reading contacts from a public contact folder. So it's really important that this is set up correctly. Now also, whenever you add a new contact to Profit, you also need to tell Profit to add the contact to that exact same contact folder, but you need to set that in another place. So if you just close out of here, if you click on the Tools button in Contact Manager, that opens up the Profit Administrator. And up here in the upper right-hand corner, there's a Working Contact Folder button. If you click on that, again, it shows you your Outlook contact folder tree. Whatever contact folder you have checked here, that's the contact folder in Outlook that the Profit contacts are being added to. So you want Profit to read from the same Outlook contact folder and add to the same contact folder. So I have Profit set up to read from my main Outlook contacts folder and to add to it as well. So let's go ahead now and we can start adding some contacts. So one way you can add a new contact is directly in Profit's Contact Manager. Just use the arrow next to New and select New Contact. And it just opens up a standard Outlook contact item. So I'm going to go ahead and add one for Ken Williams, and he works at Benton Construction. And it's very important the way you're typing the company name, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a phone number in here for him and click Save and Close. Now once I click Save and Close, if I hit F5 on my keyboard, that's going to refresh my screen, and now we can go ahead and look up Ken Williams. Now if I go to my Outlook contact folder, we're going to see Ken Williams contact added there as well, since again we have the working contact folder set up in Profit to add those contacts to my main Outlook contact folder. Oops, let me change my view here. So Williams, and here's Ken. If you add a new contact to the Outlook contact folder Profit is reading from, which in my case is my own Outlook contacts folder, yours might be a public contact folder, Profit will read that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the New button and add a contact directly in here. So this is Larry Phillips, and he works at Benton Construction as well. And I'll go ahead and click Save and Close. So Larry Phillips is right here in my Outlook contact folder. And since Profit is reading contacts from this specific folder, when I go up to Contact Manager, we'll see Larry here as well. And if we double click on his name, we can actually open up his Outlook contact. So when I added the contact for Larry and Ken, when I was filling out their contact item, I put in the company name of Benton Construction. So if we change our view to the company view, we're going to see a company record called Benton Construction, and we'll see both Larry and Ken linked to that company. So let's go ahead and close out of here and change the view to the company view. And let's look up Benton Construction. Here's that company, and notice at the bottom we see both Ken and Larry linked to it. Going forward, any new contact that works at Benton Construction, I need to be very careful with the way I'm spelling their company name. So for example, if I just use this new menu again and select New Contact, and maybe I have another contact, Candace Starks, and she works at Benton Construction as well. When I click Save and Close, we're going to see Candace Starks also associated with that same company. So you could control that company spelling by actually adding a new contact directly from a company record. So if I actually double click on Benton Construction and open up the company record, at the bottom there's a button that says New Contact. And when you click on that button, it's just going to open up an Outlook contact item and leave that company name there for you. So when I go ahead and click Save and Close, Kelly Phillips is going to be saved to my working contact folder in Outlook, which is my main contact folder. And she's also going to be saved in the Profit database. And if you hit this refresh button right here, we're going to see Kelly Phillips.